Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, March 26th, 2024. It is 9 a.m., which means it is time for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I am the minister here, the senior minister at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is a loving and inclusive spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona. And we are here to provide a safe space for people's exploration of what it is to be spiritual, to understand their own spiritual nature and to deepen into that. The mindful moment is an opportunity I take every single weekday to engage in my own spiritual practice, and I do so publicly for two reasons. Number one, being public about it holds me accountable to the practice, and number two, a consistency every weekday is something that enhances the quality of my life, and so that is what I'm here to do, to enhance the quality of my life through spiritual practice. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Always a delight to share this time with you and looking forward to seeing the comments as they come through. I do, of course, want to offer my reminder, which is to say this: you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Do keep doing that. So I'm back in the office. Two reasons for that. Number one, it was just one of those days that I was not able to get it together. You ever have one of those days? Not a day where I was able to get it together to have the availability of being outside today. So I decided to go ahead and move forward being in my office, but I think I'll be back outside again tomorrow. So there we are. I'm just acknowledging that and looking forward to how the mindful moment continues to unfold. Part of it is I'm working into like my new rhythm of experiencing and doing the mindful moment, working into a new rhythm of that. And so I haven't quite hit that stride yet, but I will. Today, I'll tell you what's been coming up for me today. What's really been coming up for me today is the notion of freedom. And I know I talk about freedom in the past, and our theme for last month here at Unity of Tucson was freedom. So perhaps I'm a little bit behind the eight ball on that. But I was on my desk here, I looked down and I've got our affirmation card from last month on freedom. Freedom, I rejoice in my freedom to choose, and I choose to live life to its fullest and with deepest joy. That was written by Laura Cass and was our affirmation last month. I rejoice in my freedom to choose, and I choose to live life to its fullest and with deepest joy. And then I grabbed the revealing word, which is sometimes I just open it up, and today it happens to open up to the page where freedom is defined. So freedom clearly wants to be expressed today. And freedom, Charles Fillmore defines in this manner: the quality or state of being without thought or restraint, bondage, limitation, or repression. You know what? I think there's a typo here. I think it should read the quality or state of being without thought of restraint, bondage, limitation, or repression. It reads thought or. So the quality or state of being without thought of restraint, bondage, limitation, or repression. Having a sense of complete well-being. It is a result of regulating one's life according to principle, not according to what anyone else may think or say. You know, I talked a lot about principle on Sunday and what principle was. And, you know, we define God as principle. Well, in this definition, if we are regulating our life according to principle, that is, if we're choosing to give into the regulation of our own life, rooted in the knowledge of who we are, and that's what I believe principle to be. Principle is the first cause, the core of all creation. It is God. That is how I choose to understand it. And if we are regulating, that is, if we are directing our life through first cause, through principle, then we actually find ourselves endowed with infinite freedom in how we choose to live. And freedom is choice. That's really the basic understanding that I take. That my capacity to choose how my life unfolds, the manner in which my life unfolds, rooted in a consciousness of wholeness, that I experience absolute freedom. So that's what I'm celebrating today. That's what I'm going to be placing my focus on today. And part of that freedom is reserving the right to change our minds. You know, that's I love that Charles Fillmore offered that, and it's not an independent, unique idea. We all are endowed with the capacity to change our minds, and change is a function of choice. And so, deepen into a greater recognition of the choices you make. That's my encouragement to you, and it will be the encouragement to myself to deepen into a greater recognition of the choices that I make in any given moment for how I will be. And I know and hold firm in my own faith that that is all rooted in freedom. And so that's what I'm praying on now. I'm going to invite us all to relax right where we are. If it's safe and comfortable to close your eyes, feel free to do so. But you are free to choose, free to choose. I choose to close my eyes as an activity that invites me to turn the attention, to turn my conscious awareness, my attention to the inner life, to root myself into a greater awareness of the thoughts, the feelings, and the beliefs that are all working together to flow forth into the expression of life. And know that as I address those thoughts, as I address those feelings, as I address those beliefs, that I am endowed with the capacity to create a magnificent experience of life. I am not relegated to give in to anything outside the self, for the self is the point of creation. I hold firm in this faith that that is rooted in the idea that there is only one infinite power and presence. There is one principle, one cause, one flow, one infinite nature. There is the universal spirit. There is God and nothing else. God is the activity of unfoldment. It is greatness on demand, and I choose to allow myself to be that greatness on demand. I require it of myself to be greatness in every moment. I choose this. And I know that greatness is rooted in kindness, respect, cohesive understanding of all one whole nature. I breathe. I allow. And I identify myself as the one wholeness, as we all are, for we cannot be separate. No single one of us can be separate. So we are each and every one of us facets of wholeness. I know that in this frame of mind that I am endowed with the capacity to choose. And so in every moment I am making a choice. I am making choices to be kind, to be loving, to be respectful, to be joyful, to be filled with all the attributes of positivity. I choose these things, and I let my life unfold rooted in this as this. And it is with gratitude and appreciation overflowing from within that I welcome the construct of experience rooted in this consciousness. I let it be so. I allow it to be so, stepping out of the way, trusting and knowing that it is. And I affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Well, a delight always to spend some time with you, and look forward to seeing you again for the Mindful Moment tomorrow. please do check it out at 9 a.m. Just a reminder, Easter is coming up this Sunday, Easter service on Sunday, March 31st. There is going to be a 6:15 a.m. Labyrinth Walk. Would love to see you there. Join me for that. And service at 10 o'clock. There will be a meditation at 9:30. And we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate the good, which is what we all are. So we're going to celebrate ourselves. Looking forward to seeing you there. Peace and blessings to you. Make your day magnificent. Know that you are magnificent, not because of anything you do. It is truly just the core of who you are. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye, everybody.